A stray dog dragged a sack across the street. What was inside broke everyone's hearts. Nobody paid attention to the stray dog at first. Dogs wandering around the neighborhood was nothing unusual. But this one was doing something no one had ever seen. Every morning, at the exact same time, the dog would appear at the edge of the street dragging a heavy, dirty sack behind him. People assumed it was garbage, or maybe leftovers he found. But the way he pulled it, slowly, carefully, as if it mattered to him, made one passerby stop and stare. Something wasn't right. The dog struggled step by step, his paws scraping the ground, his entire body shaking with the effort. He wasn't taking the sack to eat, he wasn't playing with it, he was protecting it. He barked at anyone who came too close, pushing his body between them and the sack like he was guarding something precious. A shopkeeper tried to approach him, but the dog growled, not aggressively, but desperately, as if saying, "Please, stay away." The shopkeeper backed off, confused. Why would a stray dog defend a pile of trash? One woman, Priya, decided to follow him. She stayed several meters behind, watching him stop every few steps to check the sack, nudge it gently, and whimper softly. He dragged it across the road, then through a narrow alley, and finally toward the old abandoned storage shed behind the marketplace. This wasn't random. The dog had a destination. Priya's heart started racing. What could possibly be in that sack? Why did the dog want it hidden in the shed? When he reached the shed, the dog pawed at the door and let out a long, painful cry. Something inside, or inside the sack, was calling him. Priya stepped closer, very slowly. The dog didn't growl this time. He looked at her, eyes full of fear and hope at the same time. Priya heard something, a faint noise, coming from inside the sack. Not scratching, not squeaking. Something softer. A weak cry. Priya froze. Was something alive in there? The dog gently nudged the sack with his nose, as if begging Priya to help her. Priya knelt beside the sack and reached for the knot at the top. The dog backed up, tail down, but his eyes never left her hands. The knot was tight. Too tight. Almost like someone had intentionally made sure nothing inside could get out. Priya's hands trembled. She tugged harder. The rope snapped. The sack loosened. And then it moved. Something small shifted inside. Priya gasped and slowly opened the top flap. Her eyes widened. Her breath caught in her chest.
Inside the sack lay 3 newborn puppies, barely a few days old. Their bodies cold, their cries weak, their eyes still closed. Someone had thrown them away, left them to die. And the stray dog? He was their father. He had found where they were dumped and dragged them, one by one, across the streets, across traffic, through danger, just to keep them alive. He wasn't protecting trash. He was protecting his family. Priya wrapped the puppies in her scarf and carried them inside the shed. The father dog followed closely, whimpering and licking their heads, as if checking every second to make sure they were safe. Priya called the local rescue team. The puppies were rushed to a clinic. They survived. All of them. And the father? He refused to leave their side. The moment the vet placed the puppies in a worn box, the dog curled around it, closing his eyes for the first time in days. He finally rested. If you want a part 3, the recovery, the adoption story, and what happened to the father dog, comment part 3, subscribe, and stay for more real animal rescues.